Hi guys, welcome to another HOI4 video. And yes, I am aware that since the last time I uploaded the long video, a big portion of my viewer base passed away. But yeah, here we are, finally, you're gonna witness me playing in HOI4 once again. We're gonna play as Poland today, and I'm gonna pick the best path you can pick as Poland. Let's first put basic machine tools and construction 1 into research. And I'm also gonna need trucks. I'm gonna build a mill in Bialystok and in Blok because these states don't have that many building slots. And later on, when I get bigger industrial capacity, when I start building tons of factories, I'll improve infrastructure in the states where I build factories, and that will be in the states which actually have building slots. Alright, as for the production, I'm gonna put one factory each on fighters and CAS, sport equipment, and also one factory can go on to artillery. The rest will go to the guns, and yeah, everything else we build is just gonna go to the guns. I'm gonna create agency right away. I'm gonna take my entire army as well, just shift and exercise them. Navy will be merged, although it doesn't really do anything. And Air Force will be deleted and just deployed in Lviv, which is rightfully Polish land. Now let's shift and exercise it. And now we can finally start. I'm gonna go for Assemble the Regency Council focus. Yeah, it's so original of me. Definitely not at least a millionth run as Mark is Poland on youtube.com. Anyway, we created the agency. Let's go for passive defense. We just need to upgrade it. And I assembled the Regency Council. We assembled the chair. Let's now fulfill the 5th of November Act to get rid of the chair dictatorship and this trash national spirit as well. We got the first spy. Let's get Christina. Let's just make her build up into network in Lithuania. Let's keep upgrading the agency, and here we are. We fulfilled the 5th of November Act. Now we must wait for somebody to get on the throne. In the meantime, we should improve our industry. And what's better way to improve industry than to clamp down on minorities? Clamp down on Danzig, exactly. Why am I doing this? Well, Danzig has 6 factories in it. Not the best factories, but it's an international city, which means we have minus 100% factories. We don't have any factories from this state. We're gonna fix that now. Economy civilian is here. Let's make another upgrade. Friedrich Christian claims the throne. No, we have another in mind. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to hire an army defense expert. We need that army experience. Second thing I'm gonna do, these decisions right here, I want to do unification propaganda. Okay, here we are, we got it. I didn't pick a focus, but now I'm gonna pick it right away. Which means I'm gonna have -6 political power for a couple of days, but it's gonna go back. Anyway, Danzig is not cored anymore, but we can core it back pretty easily. We really just need to do like 2 decisions. Passive defense is here, I'm gonna do another one. The Habsburg candidate, we desire another. Alright, after the 4-year plan I should go down the agrarian reform path, but I'd rather do central region strategy, because after only 35 days we get 2 civs. Basic machine tools are done. Let's do concentrated one. One last upgrade for agency. And look at this. This decision has finished and we now got 71% compliance. After we finish this focus, we got 50 political power. What we can do is raid the N-word resistance, which means we now got 81% compliance. The next thing I will do is the new Polish industry. Well, you're gonna see what happens. I need to ban the party first, you know. This will core back Danzig and I'm gonna have all those factories. Also, we won't go for Prince Michael. Let's get engineering and let's keep improving our industry. My compliance is going down a little bit, but I'm just gonna go for civilian oversight. That way it's gonna go down a bit slower. It's not even going down anymore. And here we are. We banned the party, which means no more resistance here. This is now our core state officially. And now I'm gonna do the new Polish industry. You might be wondering, why did I first ban the party? Well, this is why. If I finish the new Polish industry, I will be only 6 days into this focus. And I want to go for the Cossack King. Yes, that would change my ideology and compliance would halve. And I wouldn't be able to finish the focus because compliance would be only 40%, not 80%. So I had to do it before. Anyway, now we can do the new Polish industry. We got a second operative. Let's do Quiet Intel Network and we have to wait for him to get hired. He's here. Let's hire him. Our boy Roman and our girl Christina are gonna build collaboration government in Lithuania. Alright, here's the thing. This is kind of RNG. There's about 33% chance that we get 45% compliance instead of 30%, and if we do get it, then that's great. If we don't get it, it's not terrible, but it's not really nice. Let's just say that. Let's now fill the railway gaps. And now what we should do is do state service and military for a little bit more of that political power. It's really gonna help us out. Another thing which we can do is start justifying on Yugoslavia. Yeah, why the hell am I justifying on Yugoslavia? Well, look at this. They're guaranteed by France, which stops guaranteeing them in about 7 months. Czechoslovakia, and Romania. We can take out 3 countries. It's not that hard either. One small issue right here, we don't have enough support equipment. Well, too bad. Let's just say that our entire army randomly lost its support equipment and it ended up here. We just need to wait for about 2 months and we need a little bit more guns and we can already prepare the collaboration government. We got the electronic mechanical engineering. I'm gonna go for radio because we're gonna have a war in half a year. After filling in the railway gaps, I'm gonna go for agrarian reform. I don't want a civil war. One thing I should do is create a new template. Let's just make it 1 cavalry battalion and let's put 20 of those into training. Another cool thing, I can go for political loyalty. That's another 8% stability, why the hell not? And let's also go for war economy. In 1936 as Poland, yeah, that's balanced away. Join the anti-Comintern Pact. Concentrated industry 2, improve machine tools, gonna improve that industry. Also, one thing I forgot, the trucks, I need those. Let's put like 3 factories of those into production. These divisions are somewhat ready, I just deployed them. Let's convert them to this big template. Yeah, this is gonna make us run out of manpower, but we're gonna have bigger army in the field, which means the countries are gonna be more likely to accept our demands and whatnot. We finished the agrarian reform, which means there's not gonna be any civil war. We can now improve our industry, we can do whatever we want, but I choose to expand first. I'm gonna go for restore the Bermonthians. This focus doesn't do that much, just spawns 4 factories, but the focus after it are really nice. Anyway, we prepared the collaboration government. Unfortunately, one of our spies got captured, but we got a 45% collaboration government. I'm gonna rescue this spy for now. But we got what we needed. Alright, our justification on Yugoslavia will soon be ready. I'm gonna take 24 infantry divisions, and they're gonna have this front line with Czechoslovakia. The remaining 16 will have a fallback line like this on the Czechoslovakian and Romanian border. I'm gonna give them a field marshal, I'm gonna give them generals. We're a little bit short for the things we need to do. We need 500,000 manpower, we've got 487,000 manpower in the field. But we're gonna get a couple more divisions this way, and I can also go for limited conscription. Justification for Yugoslavia is finished, however they're still guaranteed by France. That will go away in about a month. The Bermontians are restored. Let's now demand Lithuania. So based, I know. And in the meantime, let's go for mechanical computing as well. Do we have enough trucks? We don't. I'm gonna go for partial motorization priority, not the maximum one, but like the medium one. Let's build a couple of military factories in Warsaw, although at this point it's better if I just build an infrastructure there and then build military factories. You can see we got these 4 divisions, I'm gonna send them right here. As for these 20 weak divisions, I'm gonna send them to Lithuanian border so they accept the annexation. Also, why am I trying to rescue an operative? She's gonna go back once we annex them. Anyway, let's declare war on Yugoslavia. I'm gonna ask Italy for military access and I'm gonna improve relations with them. I'm gonna also improve relations with Germany, and I'm also gonna improve relations with Japan. These countries will help me out in the war greatly. As you can see, we're already having fights down here. So I'm gonna make sure that I assign my planes and help you guys out. The goal is to make Romania and Czechoslovakia have tons of casualties, then we'll be able to push them out, make some encirclements and whatnot, and just destroy them. Also, one thing that should be noted, the war tension is not really high enough for anyone to guarantee anyone yet. So yeah, UK is not gonna be able to stop us for now. Okay, now it's time. Let's start land leasing Spain. Before that, I will make fake production of everything. Let's now start land lease to Spain. Steal the land lease from Italy. That's not bad. Let's wait for a day. Now I'm gonna ask the Germany for the equipment. That's nice. And the next day, I'm just gonna ask Japan for equipment as well. Japan is really a bro in these situations. They send you most of the things despite having the weakest economy. I should not forget to stop land leasing the anarchists or whoever was I land leasing the Republicans. Also, let's ask Hungary for military access. That might help us out later on. Can help us out right now actually for supplies and whatnot. If we get encircled in Romania against the Hungarian border, we can just swap our troops in there. Even the Czechoslovakia started attacking now, so I'm gonna split up about half of my planes and they will cover the western part of this front. Let's also do more ground crews. What are they doing? Look at this. It's kind of funny because in reality, you can't do that as a player. It just proves it that the AI is always cheating. Okay, we demanded Lithuania. Please accept it, Lithuania. Regardless if they accept or don't, what I need to do is to keep asking for the same land lease over and over again. And Lithuania has accepted. Now, that means I got a little bit of their troops. I have 5,000 troops less than I should have. Damn it. Okay, let's switch them up to a bigger template. I just need to get 5,000 more troops in the field. Okay, we got 552. I can now do Governorate of Livonia. This gives me war goal against both Latvia and Estonia. Keep in mind, I can core Latvia and Estonia. I can't core it, but they end up having like 40 factories in like 2 years or so. These 29 divisions will go onto the Latvian border. You just need to hold on to these provinces, do a little bit of micro, and that's it. How are we doing in terms of casualties? I got 13k, enemies got almost 100k. I should duplicate this template, low priority, And all of these divisions will get that template, which has low priority. Let's go for the Bermontians. Yeah, Bermontians are going to garrison or Lithuanian territory. They're going to go for civilian oversight. And the most important thing, I'm going to put garrisons on top priority. That way, all the guns end up in garrison orders, basically. We just need 1,000 of them. That's not that much. Just a couple of days of production. I don't want compliance to start going down. I need it to go up to 50%. It's currently 45. That's almost enough. Let's fall back these two divisions. They're being attacked from 12 divisions. And they just took the province. The enemies are stuck here. What I could do is somehow sneak some of these divisions right here. Japan just declared war on China, but I should be fine. And here we are. Look at this beautiful encirclement. How many divisions are here? 12 divisions. Let's try to reinforce our divisions a little bit. Unfortunately, I missed the land lease from Germany. I didn't miss from Japan, so let's ask the Japanese for more land lease. And let's go for superior firepower finally. I have no nerves to actually deal with all the micro you need to do with the grand battle plans. I know it's good. I won't do it though. Also, I just realized they're not in Czechoslovakia, they're actually here. So let's make sure that my planes are bombing them into oblivion. Alright, we're losing here, we need to move some divisions there. And that's it. Massive encirclement. We currently got more than 250,000 casualties combined. And now I think we finally got the upper hand and we can make a bit more meaningful pushes. Talking about that, they just managed to push me out of here. It doesn't matter, I'll win. I'll win, I always win. Opportunity to encircle them right here. Let's get some planes in this strategic region. I got 300 convoys, I used to have only 10 of them. My profession is begging in this game. Governorate of Livonia is finished. Latvia is not guaranteed. Estonia is not guaranteed. Let's declare war on them at the same time, that way none of them get guaranteed. And yeah, we're pretty much at war now. We don't have to win up here. We will win. It's easy. We can let them build up some industry in the meantime though. Latvia has 12 factories right now. That's not bad. I could actually steal that. But I will do that after I core Lithuania. I could also expand the University of Warsaw as well. Let's do that one. I'm not going to do Polish School of Mathematics because that focus lists nowhere. This lists somewhere at least. And I forgot land lease again. Well, too bad. I guess I won't get any more land lease. And now when I think of it, we don't have any more manpower requirement focuses, so I can delete some of these divisions. Or actually I can consolidate them, that would be better. Anyway, we've got a chance to encircle some divisions right here. Okay, that's another 4 divisions gone. Need to make some encirclements and whatnot. And we must take out Czechoslovakia first. Early 1938 is coming. At that time, Austria gets annexed. If the war tension goes above 50%, Czechoslovakia is democratic and they will join the Allies. Same thing goes for Romania, but they will go monarchist in the meantime, so they won't join the Allies. Another thing I should do is go for localized training centers, and let's build up Intel network in Italy, out of all places, I know. Let's go for those gentlemen as well. Alright, we could do with some more planes. Let's put another 2 factories onto planes. We managed to take Prešov, let's keep pushing right here. Oh, look at this, this is amazing. There's only a couple of divisions left in Czechoslovakia. Most of them moved into Romania. That's actually really good because I can capitulate Czechoslovakia and then all of these divisions are just gone in Romania. Alright, let's rearrange the front line a little bit. The second army will go here and the first army goes fully here. Also, let's do the lay and let's do the air crew surveys. Alright, time to hire a new operative. Let's make it an Italian one. Encirclement opportunity right here, we must not miss it. And I think it's time to go for the full motorization now, because we stole and produced enough trucks. Invest in Eastern Poland, that's gonna get us 4 military factories, 4 civilian factories. I guess we did miss the opportunity right here, because they managed to connect back the encirclement. But we re-encircled them again. Alright, let's try to take Bratislava, because it's one of the important cities, which actually has a massive level port. They have division there, but they're leaving it, so let's let them leave it. Alright, now it's time to improve infrastructure in some states. I'm gonna go for Krakow first, and then I'm gonna build the mills in Krakow. Also, let's research artillery, I guess. Gonna make sure to exploit every single gap in the front line that they have. Unfortunately, they did protect Bratislava, but I think we can capitulate them without it. We just need to take all these Czechian cities. Czech cities, why did I say Czechian? Oh my god. Alright, Czechoslovakia has almost capitulated. They got lots of divisions here, but it doesn't really matter. We took Prague. They're about 1 or 2 cities away from capitulating now. And here we are. They capitulated. And now we don't take any land. I just puppet them in all states. Also taking all of their civs, taking all of their resources. Since the war tension went up a little bit, I'm gonna start justifying on Italy. Look at this, by the way. So many divisions stuck in Mukachevo. We're gonna make sure to destroy these couple of divisions here. Let's take Cluj. I'll try not to reach the Yugoslavian border because then I have to fight Yugoslavian troops besides Romanian ones. And look at this, we're spreading like a certain demonetized world. Let's do some more planes, like 4 factories each. At this point we do need our own air force. To finish and circle the Bukovina region, let's destroy these divisions. Let's just push now and finally capitulate them as well. We invested in Eastern Poland. Alright, talking about Eastern Poland, yes, we got enough compliance, we can restore the Commonwealth, which will give me course on Lithuania, Latvia, and a bunch of stuff in Belarus, Ukraine, and a little bit of Russia as well. I could simply set Soviet Union. I think that's it for Romania, yes it is. Let's pass a couple of times. This time I'm gonna steal their navy, they have like 4 ships. Puppet them, take out their ships wherever we can, take the resources, and now we've got all the oil in the world we're ever gonna need. Let's merge our new navy, which just doubled in size. Let's build level 2 airports in Altania and Banat, because we're attacking Yugoslavia and we don't have military infrastructure here at all. I should take as much land as I can before they come right here. Idea will be taking their capital, but crossing the Danube is good enough. We failed to cross everywhere. Can we cross here, please? Yes, we managed to cross Danube right here. Let's send the planes here. It shouldn't be that hard to take out Yugoslavia either. Right, let's improve infrastructure now in Katowice. Mobile defense it is. Now let's go for noble bureaucrat guy. And look at this, 67% war tension. This is a little bit risky, because we're gonna attack Italy eventually, and they might end up in the Axis. And if that happens, I'm doomed. But in my test runs, that didn't happen. So yeah, it should happen now. And let's prepare for this coalition government in Italy. Belgrade has fallen, their capital is out of all places here. And we now got somewhat of decent industry. Let's produce more artillery and a little bit more support equipment. And Yugoslavia is about to be done for. We restored the Commonwealth, and we just got a couple extra factories here. This is music to my ears. We're doing nationalized industry. We can now do some of these Polish, Lithuanian railways, whatever. Fun fact, this focus right here usually adds infrastructure to one of the random Soviet states. This time it's Poltava. It's right here. It will add one level of infrastructure here, despite it not even being owned by us. Let's do National Defense Fund. Okay, finally we took out Yugoslavia. Let's pass a couple of times, steal their tiny little navy, and now let's puppet them, steal their factories and steal their resources. Now with all the chromium, which is very important, and all the aluminum in the world. Also, let's put like 5 factories of production into the light tanks. I think these 11 divisions can take care of Latvia on their own. That's because the entire First Army goes onto the Yugoslavian-Italian border. Second Army, half of it goes there, the other half has a fallback line around Zara. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for diplomatic pressure against Germany. Because with diplomatic pressure, I can get an aggression pact with them right before they ask for Sudetenland. I know I'm playing 4D chess right here, but this works. We got the first coalition government going, it's gonna take 3 months. I just want to have one coalition government so I can capitulate Italy easier. Declare war on them. The end of League of Nations, and we are embargoed by the USA, because how dare we do that? Call in Yugoslavia. One thing I forgot, I should have built some airports here. Let's build some airports in Ljubljana and also in Dalmatia. Also another thing, I want to make sure that all the cavalry goes away from here, because I don't want to take Zara by accident, and cavalry is pretty fast, I could do that. Latvia, how are you doing? You still got 18 factories, you got more work to do. Come on Latvia, I believe in you, get like 20 factories and then you're talking. Alright, I can now bring over my planes here, and the destruction keeps going. Also, I'm thinking, let me take all of the Czechoslovakian divisions. They got 5, let's send them to Latvian front. And look at this, Germany wants an aggression pact with us right now. So does Ethiopia. I don't care about Ethiopia, I won't do it. Let's go for limited exports, and finally let's get rid of embargo economy. Our industry is now booming, and so are the Italians here. They still got lots of divisions, we need to make them have lots of casualties if we want to win. National Defense Fund is done. I have honestly no idea what else to do at this point. I guess I'm gonna go for the 5th research slot now. Let's try to attack here to make another trap. We gotta build up more infrastructure. Fun fact, the state of Lvov has more people than Warsaw. Okay, here we are, another trap here set up in Fiume. Which means I can destroy Italian troops 2 times more effectively. I could steal some equipment now from others. I don't feel like it though. I don't know if it's me, but to me it seems like Italy is running out of divisions. Let's start pushing them. I mean, they have lots of divisions, but for some reason they put them in their colonies. No idea why. Totally not hard-coded by devs, so that you can actually play as Ethiopia. We already made an encirclement. Unfortunately, we took Rijeka. Now it's Rijeka, it's no longer Fiume. Actually find a way you can actually work around Italy rupturing in 2 countries. It's really weird, but I don't think I'll have to do it here. Even the Soviet Union has embargoed us. Disparate support, I think I want to go for more artillery. Time to rearrange the front lines a little bit. And let's now fully attack Italy. Okay, it's now time. So ask Germany for non-aggression pact. Let's do nationalist education now. 5% bonus to attack and defense on core territory. Why the hell not? Turkey delivers. We don't care about Turkey. We gotta take the biggest victory points like Rome, Napoli, and Taranto, and hope that Italy doesn't split into 100 pieces. I accidentally took Ancona. I should not have done that. The German right to advance to Sudetenland. It doesn't matter because we have a non-aggression pact with them. Right, we have to break through here somehow. That's another nice encirclement. Direct ground support. And another massive encirclement right here. Nationalist education is finished. No idea what am I gonna do next. I guess I'm gonna prepare for next war. Benito Mussolini is deposed. Now that's a bit misfortunate. That means we are running low on time. Let's rush Taranto and Napoli, and I think once we take them it's gonna be enough. Napoli's ours. They ended up existing. Well, it doesn't matter. Here's one cool thing. I can start justifying on them. Despite them being puppet of my puppet, Yugoslavia. Yeah, I know, right. Very, very based indeed. Unfortunately, Yugoslavia did give them back their land. I'm just gonna steal all of their navy and let them have the rest of the land. Look at this, there's now Yugoslavian Italy right here. The best part, I'm justifying against them. Yeah, this completely makes sense. I asked them for military access and let's more troops into Yugoslavia. In just 10 days, we already got a war goal justification on them. There we go, let's declare war on them, yay. Now I'm at war with myself officially, and with my puppet Yugoslavia as well. Let's do a new military academy. Oh no, who would have thought this would happen? Hungary just randomly declared war on Czechoslovakia. That's so bad. I totally didn't plan on that. Let's just rush their two biggest victory points and just capitulate them because that's how this game works. And there goes their capital. And there goes their next capital. And there goes the Hungary. Yeah, totally not broken. Anyway, let's puppet them as well. Let's steal their factories. Let's steal their resources. 136 factories. Who cares? We're embargoed, by the way. Just capitulated my puppet again. We entered the realm of insane. Let's re-puppet them and generate even more war tension. And here comes the Yugoslavia as well. I got all the score in the world, which means I can satellite the Repubblica Sociale Italiana, whatever. Steal their civs and resources. I can do the same for the Yugoslavia. Stealing their civs and everything. I can steal everyone's navy. And look at this, I'm once again at war with Italy. This game is totally not broken. The best part is I'm stealing their factories. Oh, by the way, Latvia managed to push us here. Okay, let's fire a Soviet spy, let's fire an Italian spy. And soon we're gonna start building up internet network in Soviet Union as well. Let's also go for improved small airframe, improve the engines, overwhelming firepower. Let's create this, let's make this template better. I'm gonna give it artillery, engineer company, and armored recon. As you can see, we only lack a little bit of support equipment. Look at these wars. Polish-Estonian war, Polish-Polish war, Italian-Polish war. Finally, this has ended. Let's now puppet Italy for the 10th time. It lost so many factories, stack on all, and steal all of their stuff. That all happened because we were a couple of hours late and that other Italy popped into existence. All of this could have been easily prevented if we just were not a couple of hours late, so don't be late. Anyway, we have 184 factories. Guess who has more factories than Germany now? Let's finally push north. I'm gonna move all my planes into the Baltic states. Let's go for extensive conscription. I'm running out of manpower. I could also go for autocratic archbishop because that gets me some more stability. Could also improve war competitions a little bit. And for some reason, my troops decided to go around instead of simply going through Yugoslavia, Hungary, Polish world. Oh, guess who's justifying against me? They stopped. They're justifying. And then they've stopped. This happens because the AI is so stupid. They're justifying against me for the states which I don't currently control. They're justifying against me taking the states in Lithuania, as you can see. Kaunas, yeah, Kaunas is not controlled by me, so good luck with that. Let's send a Soviet spy right here. Soviet Union keeps trying to justify against me. They're never gonna do it. Alright, it's time to attack Latvia. And here we are, Latvia is gone, they got a tiny navy, let's steal it. Entire country is scored by us, so we just got an extra 20 factories. Next country in question is Estonia. Let's invest in old Polish region. I should produce some anti-air. Our supplies are so terrible here, I have no idea. Oh yeah, Estonia doesn't have any supply hubs except for the capital and this one right here. Modernized congressional factories is next. By the way, justification is going to take about another 3 months. Let's just take out Estonia. We have 242 factories, puppet them, take control of all of their civs. 253 factories in 1939 as Poland. Yeah, that's great, and everyone hates us. Another thing I should take care of is Germany. They can declare war on us, that's the worst part. But if you have lots of divisions on our common border, I'm gonna make it the cheapest ones, then they can't really declare war on us just yet, because they can't cancel the non-aggression pact. You know what, let's start building up factories in Slovakia, Czechoslovakia. We will eventually annex them, that's the thing. The Kingdom of Greece declared war on Albania, yeah, because they have claims on Northern Epirus and nobody else would do it, so yeah, they have to do it. It's okay though. They weren't greedy, they just took one state. Oh, and by the way, I love this. I can't disband these troops despite them being Italian. They've really thought of everything, didn't they? Okay, let's quickly deploy all these 100 divisions, put them into new theater. They're not gonna do anything, they're just gonna sit here. Let's deploy this next army. I'm gonna start making the 4th army. 3rd army will have this guy, and let's give them all orders. I won't call in Estonia, but they might attack them. And I'm not gonna call in Romania either. Danzig or Var, let's make a deal. I'm gonna give them Danzig for now. Although I probably could fight them off. I got Soviets breathing down my throat. I'm gonna be at war with them in just like a month or so. That's not ideal. What's also not ideal is our airports in eastern Poland, so let's put them up. Eastward expansion, yeah, why the hell not? Let's get fascist support. This Warsaw main railway gives infrastructure into Benghazi. From Benghazi, wait, this builds a railway from Benghazi all the way to Warsaw. Let's see how it deals with it. Let's hope my game doesn't crash. German Reich declared war on the Netherlands, and at the same time Soviets declared war on us. Well, it's time to deal with this. See how much extra planes I have. Not so many. Let's take some of these guys and some of the CAS. They're gonna support the 1st army. The rest of these guys are gonna support the 2nd army. Whatever else I have left is gonna support the 3rd army. Actually, no, this is cringe. Let's just give them direct orders to defend East Poland and Baltic states. Baltic states, naval invasion. Oh, I forgot about this. I guess that's it. Oh wait, it's alright. I got an extra spare army right here. Zog submits to Italy. 2 encirclements right here. Let's destroy them. The non-aggression pact Germany might end up soon. Let's annex Czechoslovakia. Because they don't have a war goal against me, they have it only against Czechoslovakia. So let me build infrastructure there and whatnot. Now it's also changed to Vileka, it's no longer Benghazi. Fall of Paris. France has capitulated. The death of the little peasants. Alright, we can annex them. We did it. That's it. Germany can no longer do anything against me. And also the Slovakia is now bypassed. Let's do centralized fire control. Now I can do like assert western claims or whatever. Let's instead do the between the two seas concept. Time to improve relations with the Germans, I guess. Also, am I preparing the collaboration government? I'm not. Let's do it. Hunt and destroy. Soviets are about to hit 500,000 casualties. I'll start attacking in winter because I think winter is like the best time to attack Russia in general throughout history. Unironically, because if you attack before winter, then it gets bad. But if you attack when it's winter, it's not that bad. One thing I could also do is give these guys some artillery. 24 width. Let's give them some more of this. 26 width. They have enough artillery for this. They're no longer defense infantry now. They're now offense infantry. Now let's go. Gotta make sure that the planes are supporting them, and now we're taking land, which is our course. So we'll be getting some more manpower, and a little bit of factories as well, because there's not that many factories in the Soviet Union really anywhere. All these folks is getting finished and bypassed because we conquered everyone. I could invite Greece now. Oh yes, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Invite Greece. Let's improve relations with Greece. Let's get military access. Oh, you know exactly what I'm gonna do with Greece. Actually, to Greece, it's gonna be inhumane. One small encirclement. The Kingdom of Greece accepts our invitation. You know what that means? I can call them to war. Truly nothing bad is gonna happen to Greece. Also maybe assert Western claims. I like it how no matter how powerful we are, we can just decide to be a German puppet no matter what. Look at this, literally ADHD gaming. I just lost 5 divisions from being careful here. Is Germany gonna accept? Actually, they do not need to accept. Let's demand from Irania. We prepared the first collaboration government against the Soviet Union, but I think we're gonna need the second one as well. Thank you, Italy. I have to destroy some of these divisions down here. And there goes the Odessa. Another nice encirclement here. And we almost finished the land doctrine. Unfortunately, we already lack guns. Well, I guess I'm gonna put 100 factories on it. Actually, 50. That's still something. The Germany folds. Look at this. Oh, look at this absolute border core. We just got a bunch of cores in the west. They still have Danzig. Yes. The 4-year plan just expired. Funny how much we did in 4 years in game. Of course, not in real life. Although this video will be almost 4 years long. I'm not going to comment on this battlefield because I might get banished out of society. Let's just say that we're winning. Yes, we're winning at this very particular coast. Finland just rejected the Soviet demands. I mean, that's a good move. It would be funnier if they accepted despite the Soviets losing now. We're about to take Moscow as well. Nobody's in Moscow, let's just take it. I just realized why I got so few guns. Let me go for local police force. Now I should have way more guns. Also, I don't need these 100 divisions. Let's delete them. It's gonna be like another 10,000 guns. Yes. We got, I think, almost as many factories as the USA. More. We already got more factories. We have the biggest industry in the world. I think this Polish run is gonna make every Polish patriot proud. Hopefully I make Torier proud for this. Also, I'm doing this focus. It gives us Cossack Republic's decision. These decisions, I think, are useless. They just create two republics right here. Let's prepare the second collaboration government. 100 PP for what? The restoration of Don and Kuban Republic. When I think of it, if I do these, Soviet Union is no longer going to own these states, which means it's going to be harder to capitulate them. Moscow is hard to take. I'll try to go around. Alright, we cut off Moscow. We took Moscow. I might have to build a supply hubs here somewhere. Let's build it here and maybe one more right here. It's gonna take months. I probably will prepare the second coalition government in the Soviet Union. Let's deploy the 5th army out of them all. Oh, and yes, I forgot. Shock and awe. One thing I forgot. Let me do radio propaganda. I can now go for total mob. Actually, no, I don't have. They have 2 little factories. I could actually do this. I forgot about it. How could I? No, I can't do it. I'd have to destroy 30 of my factories to do that. And it's okay. War economy is good enough. Romania ceded Bessarabia. How stupid is the AI? Greece. Let's just say you just randomly got kicked out of faction and justified against. Let's go for service by requirement. I'm running out of manpower. Come on, Romania, I believe in you. Oh my god, Romania is actually... AI is so... We're so dumb. They're not gonna take their land back. And look, they only took this land back, but this is still mine. I'm gonna give back their land, I don't really care. Let's send these divisions on the Greek border. We have a truce with them, which expires in a month. But one more thing, I should annex Yugoslavia as well. Because at some point, Germany gets a focus to annex them. Let's take Gorky, that's a big victory point. Next collaboration government in the Soviet Union is done in 50 days. I'm thinking of not pushing anymore, and just letting the collaboration government do the thing. Alright, let's annex Yugoslavia. How are we doing? Can I declare war on Greece? I can. And let's attack them. I just realized how horrendously outdated my planes are, but it's okay, we're winning anyway. Bulgarian sentiment awakens in Macedonia. Although I could core this now, I won't do it though. I got 69 million core population already, which is nice. And I can have a little bit more as well. Somebody has just capitulated, that's the Soviet Union. I'm going to fully annex them. Unfortunately, I didn't prepare the second collaboration government, I think. So I'm just going to annex them fully and steal their navy. And that's it. Oh wait, we did prepare the second collaboration government. 75% compliance, we've got almost 500 factories now. Honestly, I have no idea why I even attacked Greece. I just wanted to attack people, I guess. I enjoy horror and defeat and terror and war. Like, I don't gain anything from taking Greece, I just like having more of my country on the map. Finally, they're gone. Just going to fully annex them and steal their navy as well. Alright, now we have to focus on the west. I'm going to take out the Germany. I don't have collaboration government in it, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'm just gonna put the first army here, the second army goes like here, third army will go here, and the fourth army will go here. The fifth army at the end goes to defend this pocket. I'm gonna build up some airports. Finally, we need to make a decent plane. Improved small airframe, blocks, more bomb blocks, and some light machine guns. Maybe a better engine. And that's gonna be your CAS. As for the fighters, it's gonna have cannons, light machine guns. Okay, not so many cannons, and that's gonna be your fighter. I'm also gonna put like 30 factories each. We don't need that many guns anymore. We mainly need more planes. We don't have rubber still, but it is what it is. Let's justify Germany, retake the core state. At this point, I have no idea what else I'm gonna do. Expand Lithuanian shipyards, I guess. I don't know anymore. Justification is ready already. Let's move every single plane into one airport so I can manage them easily. And this is our massive air force. 4,000 planes. Germany has only 500. Now let's declare war on Germany. First thing I need to do, I need to take most of this pocket except for Danzig as well. Although, I don't think I'm going to do the Danzig trick. I can take out Germany easily anyway. 150,000 casualties from us. That's insane. I just destroyed their first division. Let's destroy all these divisions in Danzig. I think at this point they already got 500,000 casualties from us. 700,000! 700,000 casualties in just 1 month of war. That's even worse than the Soviet Union. Oh, they did take a province here. Oh, that's terrible. What am I gonna do? Alright, we took back Danzig. We're now ready. Let's push. I should draw this front line over before. Should have sent some spies here anyway, even though I won't do the collaboration government. Also, I don't need these planes there anymore. I can now send them here. And the USA joined the Allies. You know what? Let's make a full-on assault. Everyone attacks. Germany is still really strong, which is the saddest part. I still have to mostly do micro. Okay, we didn't. We just took Berlin, and that was massive overrun. Polish juggernaut cannot be stopped. That's so true. Nice encirclement right here. Let's destroy it. Oh, this is so beautiful. There goes Hamburg and another 8 divisions. Germany still has 220 divisions, and they're all fighting against us. They have no other fronts. Another encirclement. Need some more divisions. Another encirclement here. Let's destroy it. Alright, so here's the cool thing. I don't want to capitulate Germany just yet, because they have capitulated France, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. For some reason, they never even finished the focus, which makes them attack Denmark and Norway. Been noticing this lately for some reason. I have no idea why. They just decide not to attack Denmark and Norway. Anyway, before I capitulate Germany, which will eventually happen, what I want to do is to first occupy the Benelux and France. But when in the peace deal, I can annex them as well. In the meantime, I will ask UK, Canada, and the USA, as well as South Africa, Australia, maybe Dutch East Indies, British Raj, New Zealand, places like that. I will ask them for military access. I'm now doing what basically Soviet Union would have done if there was no D-Day. I mean, Chuko claims Indochina, who cares? As you can see, we just fully liberated the Netherlands, and Luxembourg, and also Belgium. And here we are, liberation of Paris by Poland. Totally a liberation, not reoccupation. And here we are. Germany has just capitulated, and guess what? In this peace deal we have Benelux and France. And I have the most score, so let's see what I'm gonna do. There is Polish France existing in Chad and what's most of France. I think it's gonna annex Vichy France, yes it just did. Anyway, I managed to take like Congo. Britain managed to take Suriname, they managed to puppet them, as well as the Netherlands Antilles. I took everything else. Germany, Benelux, I got Estonian, Romanian, French, Italian, and Hungarian puppet. What I could do now is order 60-60 allies. Definitely. I could even defeat them head on, I think. It would be hard, but I could do it. I have such a big industry. The allies only have like 10,000 planes, 12,000 at most. I already got like 6,000. But I don't feel like playing anymore, because this has been a long run. I think I proved my point that this is the best Poland you can play, not some Anastasia Romanov pad, which is fun, but it's not the best one. I managed to have bigger industry than Germany in like 1938. By 1939 I had the biggest industry in the world. So yeah guys, I guess that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share and subscribe. Consider joining my Discord server if you want. Or becoming a channel member. Yeah, I started that recently. If you got any ideas for videos, comment it down. Yeah, see you in the next video guys. Bye.